Hello, dear ones, it's Hannah. So, I had a really cool trade session with Angie Dollar some weeks ago now, and I'm finally going through the footage of it and finding snippets to share with you because there were so many juicy things that came through on both of our parts. Um, so, in my session, when I was bringing information forth to share with the collective, I saw a lifetime of me as a creator being. And so this session snippet starts at that place, asking questions about being a creator being and what the disconnect is between many of us and our challenges of manifesting the life and experience we want here on earth, especially at this time of challenge and denseness. And then we talked about the fear of letting go into the unknown, and the importance of that, about ascension symptoms and how the physical body is working on catching up with our mental and emotional and spiritual beingness, and how to remedy that. The importance of being embodied on earth at this time and why we don't just die and move on into a higher consciousness. What that job or purpose is that we're fulfilling, and how being awake, the other people and beings that you know that are awake at this time, how that is affecting the energy on the planet of the whole. So
Can
enjoy.
you tell us why you brought that forward to show to her?
She's been starting to open up to and play with this idea of the understanding that she has a creator being aspect that she can access in present time. She does not understand how this manifestation works. She understands the steps, but not the practice of how it actually works, because her mind has been blocking her from the effects of what she wishes to create, keeping them from manifesting fully often. And we wanted to show her today that there are many different ways to experience a life embodied, and that it is the construct of her mind keeping things so small that often affects her ability to connect more deeply in this way. And so we were trying to help her understand that by breaking out of the boundaries of this construct she's created of what's possible and what is not, it leads to unlimited potential for what she has access to and can create with ease and instantly if she so chooses.
Can you help her to break out of that limit? Because she said she feels like great change is hard here, but she was trying to kind of see it as like, wow, look, the great change is easy here, but I feel kind of limited by what I have in this life. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, this is old belief structures that she has carried with her from lifetimes embodied here on earth, where things are difficult, and what she needs to realize is they are not difficult most other places. This is a earth is a realm of much density in its current state of duality and challenge, and there are aspects of her that have not let go of the attachment to it's like there are weights holding her back because she is afraid to let go, because she does not know what will happen if she does. There's an element of fear of letting go into the unknown. And even though there is nothing there is no ill that can come of this letting go, which she knows cerebrally there are still aspects of her physical being that have not caught up with her mind and understanding, that are not willing to let go yet.
This is something that other people have a hard time doing. They have a hard time letting go and a hard time allowing change because of the same reason, because of the density and what's being held in their bodies.
Yes. The physical body has its own beingness, if you will. Well, it is also, it provides a space for the spirit to enter, but it also has its own consciousness, and it is not always as ready to up level as the spirit that it contains. And so they are combined when you are embodied, and so free will does affect the physical body. And so if others are challenged with this as well, they can use their intention to jumpstart this process as well.
So, is this why some people are going through ascension symptoms? Like they talk about ear ringing and headaches and other symptoms because their body is trying to catch up with the whole ascension process? Or
Exactly. Their bodies are working, as you say, hard to up level, to match the vibration of the light being that the body contains, and the higher understanding and vibration, in essence, of what the body contains, the spirit the body contains. Sometimes it takes the bodies longer to up level because they don't have the tools or support to do that work, which is why often people are recommended to meditate, eat a nutrient dense, clean living food, like plenty of fruits and vegetables, drink fresh water, breathe fresh air. These things give the body the support that it needs to make these shifts with more ease.
so what I'm seeing then is that people are coming more online with the higher part of themselves, but their body's kind of lagging behind. Like you said, the body has its own consciousness. It's not as integrated as our minds are more integrated with the higher parts of ourselves, but our body is lagging behind that a little bit.
Yes, exactly. And that is simply, well, it is in effect because it's a physical manifestation, and sometimes the physical takes longer to catch up because of its density.
Well, why don't we just go ahead and die and go on to a different existence? Why are we going through this at this time? All this discomfort with our bodies and discomfort of being in this density on this planet. Why is that happening right now?
It is because being in the body allows the light being to anchor physically its energies to the earth, and the earth, being that she is also a physical being in consciousness, all physical aspects on the earth anchor, they affect the whole, the vibration and energy of the whole. And so when a being is anchored into the physical, this helps to anchor all of their higher vibrations onto the physical earth itself. And so a disembodied spirit or light being on the earth does not have the same depth of effect in the physical earth and the up-leveling of her vibration, or her own ascension, if you will, as an embodied being.
Okay. That's exactly what I was thinking. So the light being comes more and more into its own physical body, its own physical vessel, and then anchors more of that light being energy down into the physical earth, and then raises the vibration of the earth.
Exactly. It's a very important mission, if you will, that many embodied on earth today are accomplishing. And as we were explaining to Hannah earlier this morning, when she was asking, why does it matter how awake or not? If everyone embodied is a light being of some sort, why does it matter, or how does it affect the whole if they're awake or not? And the answer that we gave was that the more connected to higher understanding, and thus the more consciously expanded being who can anchor that into the physical, has a greater effect on the ascension of the whole, in essence. So much amazing information is there to share, and there's so much more for me to make videos about too. Every single session that I'm having these days has been chock full of amazing and profound information to share. So I'm going to list my website below, and if you have any interest in learning more or reaching out to have a Beyond Quantum Healing session for yourself, please reach out anytime. I would love to talk with you. I am positive that this work is so profoundly healing and expansive, and can help us with so many things. I can't think of a single thing that it wouldn't be helpful for. So please reach out anytime. I would love to talk to you more about this. It's so exciting. Okay, bye.